What's going on YouTube? My name is Eddie P. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day as usual, and welcome back to another video. So for today's video we have another gaming video here on Call of Duty Modern Warfare playing some Warzone, but today we actually do have a little bit of a story to tell while we're playing today's gameplay. So a couple videos back when we brought back the gaming videos for the first time here on the channel for a while, I did mention in that first video that we did have a little bit of an incident with Modern Warfare and Microsoft, which is why I didn't have gaming videos on the channel for a while. So here in today's video I'm going to be discussing that story, letting you guys know what happened with that incident and why I was gone from gaming videos for a pretty long time here on the channel. But yeah, the point of the video is not the gameplay. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be like running around picking up guns. Like I'm not going to be actually, well, I'm going to be playing, but like I'm not going to be sweating or anything like that. I'll be surprised if I even get 2 kills in this video. But the point of today's video is not the gameplay. It's definitely just going to be the story and the situation that happened. But yeah, if you missed my past 2 gaming videos, we are bringing back gaming videos here on the channel. But if you missed those last 2 videos, check them out with the links down in the description down below. We are going to try and do some more live commentaries and face cam videos of me playing some Warzone, some solos, some duos, trios, whatever, some plunder. I like playing money plunder a lot, which is what I play most of the time with my friends. So all of those videos are going to be back here on the channel very shortly. But yeah, we're going to hop straight into today's video. If you do enjoy, be sure you smash that like button and leave a comment for us down in the section below. Let me know what you want to see me do during these gaming videos. Give me some ideas, some challenges. I want to bring back some challenges with Call of Duty Modern Warfare and stuff like that as well. So let me know what kind of gaming videos you want to see down in the comments below. Also, if you're brand new to the channel or tuning in for your very first time, be sure you hit that subscribe button down below to not miss out on any of the videos. Like I said, gaming videos are going to be back here on the channel a lot more frequent than they have been in the past, once we already talk about the situation that happened and everything like that. So gaming videos are going to be back on the channel. And if you enjoy these gaming content and don't want to miss out on the challenge videos, the live commentaries, the face cams, all that good stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers so you don't miss out on any of these videos. And with all that being said, guys, we're going to hop straight into today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the gameplay. Alright guys, so we're hopping into our game of Warzone, playing some solos. First game of the day, so we're gonna see how this goes. But Battle Royale, like I said in the intro, the point of this video is not the gameplay. We're gonna talk about why I haven't been making gaming videos here for a while and the whole situation that happened behind that. But I'm gonna get landed here first, get situated a little bit, and then we're gonna dive into the game and then dive into the whole situation. But every time I play Warzone, whether it's solos, blood money, squads, trios, literally whatever, I almost always go boneyard. It is a little bit of a far stretch for this drop, but hopefully nobody else is going there, so we'll be just chilling, so we have time to like just talk, chill, and I can tell this entire story. But I don't even know where to start with this entire situation or story. Like, I guess you can say Microsoft or Modern Warfare, Activision. I don't even know who was in charge of this, but I guess you can say I was kind of getting finessed and robbed. You could also kind of say that I was getting banned, and I'll explain all of that in more detail here in a minute. But definitely a weird situation, but I don't know if anybody else has experienced anything like this or like what happened to me, but hopefully nobody else is coming here so we can just be chilling. But so everything basically happened or started back in October or September of 2019, which is when the beta was being released. So if you don't know how you can like sign up for the beta or register to play the beta, like all you have to do basically is like you just pre-order the game, and then I don't know if you have to buy the game in full or not, but all you have to do is pre-order the game, and then once they get your payment or whatever, you just download the game during the beta like weeks. So like I was on Xbox and it was different weeks for PlayStation and PC and all that. So whenever your date is, you just go download the game, and if you have it pre-ordered, like everything should check out on its own, and then you'll be able to play the game. Like should have no issues. But so yeah, back during the beta in like October of 2019, I bought the game in full so I could go ahead and play the beta, and I made my videos on the beta and all of that. And everything was good. Like when Xbox dates came out and it was released, I downloaded it, had no issues, played the game for the week and a half and that weekend, and everything was good. Like we were all chilling. And then so then when the game actually had its like full release and launch, So yeah, so once you play the beta and then when the game releases, it's a separate download. So you have to delete the beta. Well, you can keep the beta if you want, but it makes no sense because it doesn't work anymore. And then you have to re-download the entire game. So I deleted the beta back in September, downloaded the full game, and once again, like, I had no issues. Like, my payment was good, and everything was good. Like, we were chilling once again. So then, so yeah, back in September, downloaded the game, we were good. And then I played all throughout the rest of the year, so all the way up until New Year's of 2019 or 2020, like December 31st, like we were all good. And then into 2020 as well, like January, February, like I was still good, like had no issues with the game. I already paid for it in full, so it's not like I had any payments left for it or anything. Like I had the digital download version because I bought it on the Microsoft Store, obviously, because I was playing the beta and all of that. So then come like beginning of February, I don't remember exactly when, but whenever Warzone launched, that big update is when everything started to happen. So like, when they did the release that Warzone was coming out for sure, and like the day of like the update that you needed to do and all that, like I figured like, this is gonna be a pretty fat update. So that morning I woke up, I set my Xbox up for the update, let it run all day so that when I came back from class and school, like we were chilling, I could just play when I got back and everything. So that morning I set it up. It was updating all day while I was at school, and then I came back home, and then I tried to hop on once the update was over, and then a message popped up and it was like, you don't own this game. And mind you, I already paid for the game in full back in October of 2019. So now I'm getting this message that I didn't pay for this game a solid 6 to 7 months later of when I actually did purchase the game, because I played the beta and then I was playing Modern Warfare the full game. Like I was making videos on the campaign and I had the full game, like everything was good. And then so yeah, I tried to play the update of Warzone. I tried to hop into my first game of Warzone when it first dropped, and then I had that message of you don't own the game. So I was a little bit, I thought it was weird. I was like, what? Like, I definitely paid for the game. So I just backed out, reset my Xbox, restarted it. I thought it was like a little bug or a glitch or something like that. So I didn't think it was a big deal at the time, but so yeah, I restarted it, went back to the homepage, logged back into Modern Warfare, like the app on my Xbox, and then the same message kept popping up, and I was like, there's no way that they're trying to tell me I don't own this game after I just did like the whole update, you know? And the fact that this happened on the release day of Warzone, like, makes it a little bit, not sketchy, but kind of makes it a little bit weirder for me. But so yeah, I kept getting that message of you don't own the game, you don't own the game every time I try to log on to Modern Warfare. And I was like, this makes absolutely no sense. So like, I contact Microsoft. I called Xbox Microsoft first, and they were like, yeah, this is a issue that we've been running into lately. And this guy didn't speak a lick of English, which was literally pissing me off even more. Like, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. I don't even know if this guy was in the United States, to be honest with you, but I was talking from a rep from Microsoft. And he was like, yeah, we've been having this issue with a few people now, but you basically have to buy the game again. And I was like, wait, what? Why do I have to buy the game again if I already bought the game in October? And you guys literally have, like you guys have the proof that I paid for it in October, because I played the beta, I had the full game, like I've been ranking up for the first 7 months of the game, like why are we not good? And then he was like, yeah, we don't know, it might be a mess up on our part, or might be a mess up on your banking or something like that, but we never received your payment. And then I was like, so you guys are letting me know that 7 months later that you guys never received my payment in October? Like, it just doesn't add up to me, and it just didn't make any sense. So like, I literally, this is what I was saying word for word to the guy, and I'm getting fired at right now, but I told the guy, I was like, so if you order a pair of shoes from footlocker.com, or if you buy something on Amazon, or whatever the case may be,
enemy UAV overhead.
If you order something online, you type in your credit card information, debit card, whatever, and you're good, right? If Foot Locker or Amazon or whatever you just bought, if they never received your payment, they would never send you the product, if that makes any sense. So with this being a big company like Microsoft, back in October when I bought the game, if they never received my payment, they would have never like let me download the beta or download the game, especially the full game when it came out. So that's what I was telling the guy, and he was like, yeah, you're right, but we never got, the only thing he could say back to me was, we never received your payment. Like, that's all he kept saying back to me, and it was pissing me off. So that's where I was coming from, and that's what I was trying to explain to him. I was like, if you guys never received my payment, you guys never would have let me play the game in the first place. So yeah, hung up with him that day, and then I actually have 2 accounts. So like, back when I was younger and I had an Xbox 360, I had a certain account. Oh my god. I'm not even focused right now, I'm just focusing on talking. But back when I had an Xbox 360, I had 1 account. And then when I got an Xbox One, back then I was young, I didn't know how to transfer an account, so I just made a whole other Microsoft account. So I have 2 Microsoft accounts. So I logged out of the one that wouldn't let me play, and then I logged back in to my other old account, which was basically my Xbox 360 account that I never used on Xbox One. So in that other account, I went in, I clicked the app of Modern Warfare, and it let me play it. So like, the game was physically installed in my Xbox, and it was working, because it let me play on a different account, but it didn't let me play on my main account, which made even it made even less sense than before. But so that's why I started getting the idea that I was getting finessed, and that, get out of here, son. That's when I started getting the idea that like, I was either getting finessed or like they banned my main account, if that makes any sense. Because when I logged out and I logged into a different account and I used other friends' accounts and stuff like that to make sure like everything was working. So it was just my main account, which is the one I'm playing on right now. It literally wouldn't let me log into the game. So so I feel like he was just trying to get my credit card information or whatever. But so I finally picked up again to see what this guy had to say, if he like fixed my problem. Because if it was actually Microsoft, I feel like they could have super easily like gone into their system. Oh my god, I just got lasered. There's 2 guys here. That's 1.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I don't know if there's another guy, but yeah, I feel like if this guy was actually from Microsoft or whatever the case was, they could have gone into their system. 1, check if I paid for the game, which they could have found that very easily that I did. And 2, he could have gone in there and like literally clicked a couple buttons on his stupid computer and like unblocked me from the game or whatever they had on there for my account to not be able to play. And go here. The heck was that? Alright, so we died in the first game with like 2 kills or whatever, but we're diving back in, finishing up our story here, hopefully in this game. And yeah, I don't even know or remember what was the last thing I said, but I think I was talking about how the guy from Microsoft just basically kept calling me back. So that's where I'm gonna pick it up from. But
enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I thought it was super weird that supposedly the rep from Microsoft kept calling me back for literally 2 or 3 weeks straight, like every single day. And then, so yeah, I picked up one day, and then I was like, I just wanted to see like if they had a solution, if they like had a reason as of why like my payment wasn't popping up, or if they resolved anything. So that's why I picked up. And yeah, he was basically just like asking me to buy the game again. Like this guy literally just kept telling me to keep buying the game. And that's not what I wanted to do, because I obviously didn't want to pay another $60 for something that I know I already paid for back 7 months ago in October. But so yeah, he was like, yeah, you need to go back and buy the game again on our Microsoft. And he kept saying to buy it back on Microsoft. Like obviously, if I actually was gonna go buy the game back again, like you could easily just either find a used copy on like eBay or Amazon, or you can go to GameStop and get a used copy or whatever the case is. But I definitely think there's people that way. I don't know how ready I am to get into a fight right now, because I'm just chilling. But But yeah, he kept saying you have to buy the game again on Microsoft, like on the app, or like on the Microsoft store on the Xbox. Like, he didn't say you have to buy another copy. He kept saying you have to buy it on the Microsoft store. Buy it on the Microsoft store. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I wasn't planning on buying it again, but I went back on the Microsoft store on my main account, which was the one that was banned, or that they wouldn't let me play on, just to see what would happen. And like, once I was in the Microsoft store trying to buy Modern Warfare again, it wouldn't even let me buy it again because it kept saying you already own this game. Like it physically wouldn't let me click buy. And like, I have a video of what I'm talking about right now, and I'll insert it here. But it'll say like install, buy, or like you already own this, and mine kept saying you already own this. So that was another reason why I was like getting pissed off, and I was like getting sketched out about this whole situation, because they're telling me that I don't own the game, that I need to buy it again. But in their system, it should clearly say that I have the game, because on my end, on the Microsoft store, it said like you already own this game. Like, I couldn't physically buy it again on the Microsoft store. So when I saw that, I thought the situation was like fixed and I was good. So I tried to hop back in on Microsoft. Like, I clicked my game, like my app on my Xbox, but there was still nothing. So then I called them back again, and I was like, hey, can you guys check your records? Like, can you guys like find any records or like proof that I paid for the game? Because on my end, like I told him on my end, it's saying I already own the game, and like I physically can't buy the game again. It's not letting me. And then he was like, yeah, maybe try and uninstall it and reinstall it. And I was like, yeah, that's the last thing I'm going to do. I'm definitely not going to uninstall the game, because then I lose the game like for good. So yeah, I was like, I'm not trying to uninstall the game for this guy. But somebody's definitely up here. I'm gonna pop this. Yo. Alright, so got that guy. Somebody else was definitely firing at that guy too. And there's a vehicle headed my way. But, so yeah, the guy was telling me to... Somebody here? No, he's across the street. But yeah, the guy told me to uninstall the game and to reinstall it, and I was like, yeah, you must be high, my guy, because it's definitely not what I'm doing. So then, I finally just quit answering his phone calls, because at this point, like, I thought it was like a hacker just trying to get my credit card information from like another country in the middle of nowhere or whatever. So I quit answering his phone calls and all of that, and then I finally just decided to pull up to GameStop and just get another used copy for 30 bucks, which beats having to pay a whole nother $60 for the game. So I bought a physical copy of the game, like a disc version of the game, and not just like a digital download version of the game. And then, so then when I bought the disc, I was wondering, like, do I have to re-download the game? Because apparently they're telling me I don't own the game, so do I have to re-download it and wait that whole process that everybody knows when you get a new game? Or as soon as I pop in the disc, like, is it gonna let me play? So I popped in the disc and the game literally started running like immediately. I didn't have to download the game, so the game was already on my system, and I bought another version of the game. So
Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
I was what? Oh, there's a guy up here. Get out here, get out here. Oh my goodness. This guy was camping up at the top. But so yeah, I bought another copy for 30 bucks on the thing, on the Microsoft store, and then I guess that was the end of the situation. But this process literally took so long. It took from like February, and then it lasted the entire February. I wasn't able to play Modern Warfare, so I wasn't making any videos on it. Like I said earlier, I had a campaign series going, so that stopped. And then I want to say I was physically able to play again in like March. But then in March, I was busy early March with Supercrosses and all of that. I was traveling for like 3 weeks straight, going to Tampa Supercross, Atlanta, and then Daytona, so I still wasn't able to play as much as I wanted to. So then once I was physically home again, like I just didn't even want to play or record videos for a little bit. So that's what happened. So yeah, and the reason why I said I didn't know if you want to call this me getting banned or not was
You lose. The fight is
because
over.
like I said earlier, if
Beat them down or
I
capture the
logged
objective.
in on a different account, it let me play the game. So
Good.
where's this guy at? Is this guy even playing? Oh yeah, he's definitely behind me. He's gonna cap it. Ah, he got it. But yeah,
Your team can pay for your
that's the end
if they have
of the
the money.
situation. Like I was saying, let me know down in the comment section below if you think I was getting finessed. Was I even talking to a real Microsoft person the entire time? Did they just want to get my credit card information? Or what you think? I just thought that the weirdest thing about the entire situation was the fact that if I was on a different account, it would let me play the game. But if I was on my main account, it wouldn't let me log into the game or whatever. But that's the situation of where we've been with the gaming videos. Everything is fixed, hopefully for good now. I have my own disc version of the game, so we should be chilling now. Everything should be back to normal. But if you enjoyed today's video, be sure you smash that like button, leave a comment for us down in the section below. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy to say, but if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're going to bring back the gaming videos. I did say I want to finish the campaign series video because I like to just finish everything that I started, so I don't want to leave that series just halfway finished. So we're going to finish that up as well. But yeah, everything gaming wise should be back on the channel shortly, and we're going to mix it back in with the sneaker content and the motocross content and all that good stuff as well. But if anybody else experienced the situation as well or anything similar to that as well, let me know down in the comment section below or anything like that, and we can chat it up and talk about it or whatever you'd like. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.